Hello guys, this is the Ranger Gamer 06. How's everyone doing today? Yes, today is another game review. I cannot believe I didn't do a review on this. But today I'm gonna do it, so I thought, why not? But if you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel, please leave a like, and don't forget to ring that bell button for more videos. Alright guys, so y'all know what it is. The title says it all. Yes. Today I want to go over Castlevania Symphony of the Night for the PlayStation. And as you can see, I apologize for the glare. This is the greatest hits. I bought it on eBay. Now this was not my original copy. I used to have it when I was still in school. I sold it, stupid me. But back then, it was hard to get a job and I needed the money. So I sold it. I think I was living in Memphis when I sold it, so I bought another copy. The reason I bought another copy is because my plan was to do a playthrough on my channel, and I mentioned this in my last video, I think a few days ago. It ran really slow. I have yet to test it on my TV. I know I said I was going to do that, but I've been working, so I didn't have the time to do it. So maybe I'll do it after this video. I don't know. But it ran really slow. So after 30 minutes, I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm not doing it. It was hurting my eyes, so I just turned it off. I stopped the recording. I deleted it. So I hated it. I still want to try to play it. If nothing else, I might have to play it the PSP version, which is now on the PS4, called Castlevania Requiem. I've already did an unboxing of that, so check it out if you haven't already. But this is the original copy. It's rated T for teen. Konami. Here's the spine and the back, and you can see Dracula right there. Just look at the graphics. I mean, the gameplay is just so smooth. I mean, a little slow. It's got cheesy dialogue, cheesy voice. The PSP version or PS4, depending which one you're playing. For those who don't know this, they changed the dialogue and the voice actor. In my opinion, I kind of like it better. That's just my opinion. You guys might prefer the original, and that's fine too. And I do like the original, for nostalgic purposes. But I also like the new version too because it sounds better. Again, that's just my opinion. And I feel like the PS4/PSP version runs better. I feel like it's got a higher frame rate. Maybe it does. I don't know, I gotta look into it. But this originally came out in '97, the same year Final Fantasy VII came out. So yeah, the '90s was really good for PS1 games. Seriously, this was my first Castlevania game I ever played. I never heard of it until I discovered this one. I remember my uncle playing it, and I remember watching him, and I just fell in love with this game. I'm like, what is this game? I gotta play it. So I became a fan of it ever since. So I'm gonna read the back for you guys. It says, "The legacy of evil returns. As a descendant of Dracula, you must end the vampire bloodline. Can you rid the world of this unspeakable terror, uncover the mystery of Castlevania, and challenge an adventure as legendary as its name? Over 140 different enemies, bosses, and ghastly creatures. Awesome magical spells transform into a bat, a wolf, or a mist. Hidden weapons, secrets, and characters. The largest Castlevania ever for its time." I mean, there's bigger ones now, I think, nowadays. "Mind-blowing 32-bit special effects. This is Konami at their best." This is from EGM, November of '96. "Castlevania is a blast. The soundtrack resounds with synthesized and orchestrated music. GamePro, May of '97. I love GamePro. GamePro was my go-to magazine growing up. That's how I got my gaming news. Uh, a huge game. If you think you've seen it all, you haven't. And that's from Game Fan, April of '97. It's one player, memory card, one block. It's rated T for teen, animated violence, and animated blood and gore. So, it's not a violent game. Actually, there's no language at all. I mean, it didn't say on here anyway, so there's no language. So here's is the inside of it. I always like the greatest hits because their disc is always shiny. Although it doesn't have the artwork, I think. It's the only bad thing about it. And then this back of the manual, it says, "Welcome to Hell, Silent Hill coming soon." And for those who don't know, I know I mentioned this, I am actually doing a marathon starting October 2nd. Again, mark it on your calendar so you won't miss it. So yes, I am playing the whole game. I'm going to get the best ending. So remember, October 2nd, Silent Hill. So every year, October, I'm trying, playing different scary games. This year, I chose Silent Hill. So we got that to look forward to. So let's check out the manual. Actually, let's see the disc first. There might be some artwork behind it. I don't know. Yes, it does. So here's the disc. Now, this is not a very cheap game. If you're going to play this, if you're going to get the original like I have, there's Alucard, the son of Dracula. I like the full moon and the castle in the background. Very nice. But yeah, if you're going to buy this, I wish you luck because it is expensive. I mean, over $100. So it's like Silent Hill, also expensive on eBay. Now, unless you have a PS3, you can download from the PS1 Classics, or if an emulator, that might work. Or if you have Dracula X Chronicles for the PSP, you can unlock it along with the original Rondo Blood, which is in English. Or if you have a PS4, you can get the Castlevania Requiem, which is also playable on the PS5. I know because I tested it out. So anyway, here's a manual. Let's check on the inside. Here's your contents. And your controls. And here you control for the two characters, Richter and Alucard. So there's Richter, and there's Alucard. Alucard is my favorite character since I was a kid, and he still is to this day. For those who don't know, Richter is the main protagonist in Rondo of Blood. So this is a sequel to Rondo of Blood. Now, of course, in the Rondo of Blood, Richter has, if y'all can see it, see right here, he has long hair, but in Rondo of Blood, his hair is short, and he's got like a white bandana. But 4 years later, his hair's grown out. He's got a blue trench coat now. So, Super Attack, that's actually Item Crash. I believe Rondo of Blood was the first Castlevania game to have Item Crash. I don't think this one does, surprisingly. Not that I know of. You can backdash as Alucard, very useful to dodge enemies or bosses. That is triangle. Up D-pad plus circle or square. That uses a special weapon. X is to jump. X is circle or weapon or item you can use. R1 turns you into a bat. R2 turns you into a wolf. L1 turns you into mist. Okay. And this is the prologue. I'll go ahead and read for you guys. It says, it was Richter Belmont, the legendary vampire hunter, who succeeded in finally ending the menace of Count Dracula, lord of the vampires who have been brought back from the grave by the dark priest Shaft. However, one night, 4 years later, under the glare of a full moon, Richter mysteriously vanished. With no idea of where to begin her search, Maria Renard set out to look for him. It was then that fate intervened. Castlevania, the Castle Dracula, which is rumored to appear once every century, suddenly materialized from out of the mist as if to show her the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces were struggling for the soul of a man named Alucard, the very same Alucard who had teamed up with Trevor Belmont to battle his immortal father, Count Vlad Tepes Dracula. Alucard, in order to purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, had submerged his vampiric powers and entered into what was supposed to be an eternal slumber. But now he is awake and aware of the evil once again at work in his homeland. The time has once again come for the forces of good and evil to engage in their ancient battle. Dracula's castle beckons you, and no man can say who shall emerge victorious. Now this was actually in the game. So the game starts out, you're Richard Belmont. It's the final stage called Bloodlines, from the act of Rondo of Blood. Of course, there's a few changes in the background, but anyway, when you defeat Dracula in the beginning of the game, this scrolls up. And what's interesting, on the other version, the Requiem or the PSP version, there's actually a narrator reading it to you. But in this one, it doesn't. You just gotta read it yourself. So, and here are your characters. Alucard, he is estimated to be 400 years old. Richard Belmont, he's 24. Maria Renard, she's 17. But she looks older than 17, but that's Japanese for you, I guess. But yeah, here are your characters. Very nice. I mean, I just love Alucard's design. Whoever designed Alucard did a good job. I mean, and even, Richter Belmont, Maria, they all look cool. So yeah, Maria Renard didn't mention. Okay, that's her now. This is a little girl from Rondo of Blood, and she is a playable character. You gotta like rescue her on stage 2. She is considered easy mode, so yeah, but she can't take too much damage though. So she does die a little quicker, but her attacks is easier than Richter. She can double jump. So of course Richter, like I said, he was the main protagonist in Rondo of Blood. And that's another game I would like to play, Rondo of Blood. Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night, I'd like to play it one day. So fingers crossed, who knows, that might happen. And here is Death, the Master Librarian, Count Dracula, and Lisa. That is Alucard's mom. So here are your other characters. Yeah, the Master Librarian is all in this game. That's it. We don't see him in any other game, so it's very weird. Death, of course. Death is really cool. I mean, sure, these voices is really cool. Dialogue's very cool. I hated Death and Rondo of Blood. The fight. I mean, I managed to beat him a couple of times, but he was difficult. He's super easy in this one, in my opinion. So there you have it. And then like starting the games, you got the rules. You have Alucard, with the shield right there. Great soundtrack. I would like to own a soundtrack to this game. I did pre-order a soundtrack of Rondo of Blood. It's a vinyl record. It's got Rondo of Blood and Dracula X, which was released on the Super Nintendo. So it's like $40. I pre-ordered it. It hasn't shipped yet because I don't think it's out yet. But I can't wait to get my hands on it. So anyway, this is an on-screen display, like number of hearts. Now, if you play Castlevania, you know hearts acts as ammo to your sub-weapons. Your player life meter, your magic meter, name of enemy character, your HP, your MP, the rooms, how many rooms you discovered, how many enemies you killed, your level, your status. It's all there. Very nice. Your item, like, you find money, gold, and because the librarian is how you shop. It's how you buy equipment, potions, magic spells, all that good stuff. And then your special weapons is like bottle of holy water, holy book, knife, rebound stone, Bibidu, forgive if I mispronounce it. It's like holy ashes. I never use it. You get the claw, cross, axe, my favorite. Cube of Zoe. Yeah, throughout the game you get like relics. Like for example, you get leap stone. When you get leap stone, it makes you double jump. So and relics be like solo bat, solo wolf, form of mist. That's what you get though, and that's how you transform into those things. You would think Alucard is a half vampire. You would think you would already know how to do that, but game logic. Actually, in Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, that was Alucard's first appearance. If you recruit him, you can actually play as him, and yes, he can turn to a bat, but that's it. I mean, you can't turn to a wolf or a mist. That's only in this one. And then your spells, your status, you can change the window color and everything. That's fair. I never noticed that. You got Richard Belmont singing a chair, Alucard doing his fire spells, and then you have Succubus right there. I mean, you can only see her head, but that is Succubus. And then you have Richter right there sitting in a chair just chilling. But the Succubus is actually a boss fight. I mean, she's optional, but if you want to get the best ending, you gotta fight her. And then you have these rooms. Marble Gallery Lookout Point. And there's also like, the save rooms. There's warp room where you can warp to different spots throughout the castle. It makes traveling, kind of think of it as fast traveling, sort of. So there's that. And then your notes. Alright guys, so yeah, there you have it. Castlevania Symphony of the Night for the PlayStation. Great game. One of my favorite games on the PS1. I really do want to play it on my channel sometime. I just got to figure it out. Like I said, this thing ran really slow. So, because I know all the secret rooms. I know how to get all the relics, and it's such a fun game to play. It never gets old for me. So yeah, I meant to put the other version, the PSP, but it's the same game, just different voices and dialogue. That's all it is. It's the same game, same graphics, same enemies, same bosses. Although there is one little difference. I mean, besides the voice and the dialogue, but in the other version, the Requiem version, or if you're playing the PSP, you actually fight Maria as a boss. And this one you don't. So yeah. But other than that, it's the same game, same story. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you liked this review. I like doing this video game reviews. I love just talking about my favorite video games. Talking to you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Leave a like. Don't forget to hit that ring button for more videos. I'll do some more game reviews. Again, October 2nd, Silent Hill Marathon starts. So exciting. Can't wait to play some more. I've already uploaded some parts already. So yeah, good stuff, spooky season, spooky month. So, a good time to play some scary games. So, and I just happened to pick Silent Hill because why not? I haven't played Silent Hill on my channel yet. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Leave a like. Again, if you are new, subscribe to my channel. And tell your friends and family about me. Spread the word. Let everyone know that I exist, So if you know somebody that's into this kind of stuff, like game reviews and everything, if you know someone who's a huge fan of Castlevania, Final Fantasy, just whatever, recommend my channel to them. I would appreciate it. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later. Stay classy. Have a great day or a good night, depending on the time zone where you live. So, alright, guys, I'm out.